Soulful Journeys, Love's Second Bloom. This is an introduction to the poetic series, which is a metaphysical love story. Welcome to a journey of love, healing, and second chances, told through 33 poetic episodes. In this series, you'll explore the enriching stories of those finding new beginnings later in life, brought to life through the art of poetry and the mystical power of manifestation. Set against the backdrop of the enchanting garden of healing and the mystical Soulful Connections store, this series explores how crystals in a magical journal becomes catalysts for personal transformation. Each episode reveals how these elements help individuals that we lovingly refer to as seekers manifest their deepest desires and forge new connections, intertwining love, wisdom, and self-discovery. Experience the growth and renewal of our seekers as they navigate their paths to healing and romance. Discover how past pains are soothed and new beginnings are embraced, all guided by the gentle and powerful influence of poetry and metaphysical tools. Now join us in this poetic exploration of renewal, love, and personal empowerment, where every verse and every crystal brings a touch of magic to life's second. This story centers around Nia, a 54-year-old woman at a crossroads in her life. She began writing poetry at age 13, using it as her primary means of self-expression because she felt she didn't have a voice. Poetry was her refuge during her confusing teenage years. It was her escape to a new reality that existed within her creative mind. Little did she know that by using this natural gift, she was tapping into the power of manifestation. In her early 20s, Nia married and entered into a challenging and very abusive relationship that lasted over 15 years. During this dark period, she stopped writing poetry, focusing instead on raising her children and advancing her career as an attorney. Unfortunately, this also became a way of her to mask her personal pain and ignore her needs, as she often put others' needs before her own. After her divorce, Nia took time to heal and finally work on herself, avoiding new relationships until she felt ready. Now that her children are grown and moved on, she is prepared to seek new love and personal fulfillment. Her journey leads her to Soulful Connections, a mystical metaphysical store run by the wise and enigmatic Nefertiti. Here, Nia encounters a variety of crystals and spiritual tools that resonate deeply with her. Of particular significance is the rose quartz, symbolizing new beginnings and love. Nia is also drawn to a silver-bound journal, but Nia soon realizes that this isn't just your typical journal. Recognizing Nia's potential, Nefertiti gives her the journal, encouraging her to use it as a tool for a creative and personal renewal. As Nia begins to write in the journal, she infuses her poetry with her deepest desires and dreams. Unbeknownst to her, the journal becomes a powerful tool for manifesting her reality, turning her heartfelt verses into tangible experiences. Back at her home, Nia's garden, once a simple retreat, transforms into the garden of healing. This sacred space becomes a vibrant hub where Nia's poetry and intentions take shape, and where new love stories begin to blossom, including her emerging relationship with Kwame, a successful businessman who shares her journey of healing and finding love's second bloom. Now, Kwame is a man in his late 50s, a successful businessman and a well-known figure in his community. He's built a reputation not only for his sharp business acumen, but also for his generous spirit. Over the years, he has invested his time and resources into various community projects, from mentoring young entrepreneurs to funding local initiatives aimed at uplifting underprivileged youth. His business empire has grown alongside his community impact, earning him both respect and admiration. In his younger years, Kwame was quite the ladies' man, handsome, charming, and ambitious. He had no shortage of admirers. Women were drawn to his confidence and the way he carried himself with effortless grace. Despite the attention, Kwame never settled down. Although he had children, now young adults, he never let them become a central part of his life. He enjoyed the thrill of the chase and excitement of new relationships, but never found anyone who made him want to give up his freedom. Instead, he remained focused on building his career and making a name for himself. As he grew older, Kwame began to notice a change in himself. The relationships that once brought him excitement started to feel hollow. He saw his friends settling down, some with families, and began to wonder what he was missing. Though he was content with his achievements, a growing sense of emptiness began to take hold. The fleeting connections no longer fulfilled him, and he started yearning for something deeper, something real. Additionally, he wished for a closer relationship with his children. Though he had always provided for them financially, he felt a lack of deeper emotional connection and wanted to bridge the gap that had formed over the years. Enter Nia. Unlike the women Kwame was used to, Nia didn't chase after him. She saw him for who he was, but wasn't swayed by his charm or success. She admired his accomplishments, but she wasn't drawn to him because of them. Instead, Nia was focused on her own journey, healing from her past and rediscovering her passion for poetry. Her independence and the way she carried herself with quiet strength intrigued Kwame. He found himself drawn to her in a way he hadn't experienced before. Kwame sees in Nia a kindred spirit, someone who has lived, loved, and lost, but is still open to the possibilities of the future. Their relationship challenges him to look beyond the surface and to explore the deeper connections he's been craving. With Nia, he feels like he can be his true self without the need for pretenses or games. She brings out a side of him that he's kept hidden for so long, the side that's capable of deep love and commitment. As Kwame navigates this new relationship with Nia, he learns to let go of his past persona as a ladies' man and embraces the idea of building a life with someone who truly understands him. Their connection becomes a journey of mutual growth, healing, and the discovery of what it means to find love later in life. Episode 1, The Awakening. In the hush of dawn, Nia walks alone, a quiet whisper in a life reborn. 54 years of echoes fade as her past negative experiences begin to wane. Soulful Connections softly calls, a hidden jewel amidst the community's walls. A sacred place her soul will find, a secret haven for her heart and mind. A doorbell chimes, her journey stalls as she enters into these sacred halls. Crystals gleam in gentle light, her forgotten dream of love returns to sight. Nefertiti, wise with knowing eyes, sees the truth beneath Nia's hidden guise. Welcome, dear, she softly speaks. In this space, her calmness peaks. Silver adorns her reflecting grace, a mirror to Nia's inner space. Crystals hum with silent grace, offering love and light's calm embrace. Nia's touch feels their warm, soft might. Their stories will unfold in the future's light. Through corridors of light, she softly treads, where there's candles and more crystals, white, green, purple, and red. Each one a beacon with stories to share, candles and crystals, both whispers self-care. The air is alive with energy's hums. Nia continues to explore where the aroma comes from. A symphony of hues, aromatherapy, and light, set to guide her heart through the depths of the night. Beautiful handcrafted jewelry quietly gleam, whispering secrets of healing energy it can bring. Rose quartz pulses, tender and true. In its soft pink color, love starts to brew. Within her heart, it fills with gleam, the crystal's energy buzzing in every scene. And Nefertiti smiles, her guiding hand directs Nia to pick it up. Nia's heart expands. But it's not just the crystals that catch Nia's eye. There's a silver-bound journal resting nearby. Drawn to its allure, she has some doubt, while feeling its power within and without. Go ahead and take them, and don't worry about the pay. You'll learn that your words hold magic in a mysterious way. Nia nods as she clutches the journal real tight, her heart filled with emotions and words of love and light. And so with journal and rose quartz crystal in hand, Nia returns to her garden, her sacred land. She opens the journal and begins to write, unaware that her words will soon take flight. Each poem she pens, each verse she weaves, starts to manifest in the way she feels and believes. A love story penned in ink and from her soul. The beginning of Nia's journey starts to unfold.